Riad Mannan, standing for the Lib Dem, Liberal Democrats here in Harlow general election. A couple of weeks since I interviewed. How's things going?
Good, very good. Thank you very much. It's been exciting to be out here. We got the launch of the manifesto which happened, and so we're excited to talk about some of our proposals and making sure that everyone knows about some of the benefits of voting for Liberal Democrats. And it's really excited and energized to make sure that people understand that we are here in Harlow to propose a different set of policies away from the other two parties.
If there were, say, two things in your manifesto you'd like people in Harlow and the villages surrounding us to think about, what would they be?
So two things come at the one is looking at children and then taking mental health and making sure that they have mental health support at a young age. So one of our proposals is to have mental health practitioners in every primary and secondary school. At the other end of the range, we want to support elderly people and disabled people who need personal health care. So we are proposing to have free personal health care for elderly people and disabled people. Those two are main things which cover a span of people's lives.
And costings, how are you paying for that?
So the costing for the mental health one, we are saying we're going to have a digital service tax on the big social media companies. That will pay for the mental health practitioner in every school. For the other taxes, for the other areas, we're going to look at the big banks that we can tax and then look at where we can take back money from capital gains taxes and other areas. So we want to make sure everything is fully funded. In our manifesto, we have absolutely made sure everything is fully funded and fully costed. What you can't do in the general election, go in and say promises, 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 what the other two parties are doing, and actually not say where the money's going to come from. Which taxes are they going to raise? Which services are they going to cut? Because that's the choice you're going to have.
Are you distinct? Would you say Lib Dems are distinct? Do people sort of say, are you a sort of more Tory-like Lib Dems or a Labour-like? You're saying we are a distinct party.
We are distinct in the sense that we're Liberal Democrats. I hate to be defined by the other two parties. Let them do that. My job is to say that we're in the centre ground. If you want to talk about political range, we're in the centre ground. We have practical policies that will impact the lives of real people here in Harlow and elsewhere. So we are distinct. We are not from the right wing of the party. The right wing's got their own battles with reform, UK, and the Conservatives who are imploding at the moment as we speak. The left, the Labour Party, is a copy and paste job of the Conservative Party in terms of the manifesto. Everyone can see that. So what we're saying, we're in the middle. We're proposing specific, distinct policies, whether it's more police officers, whether it's free healthcare for the elderly and personal healthcare, whether it's an improvement in the number of doctors we have, the number of dentists we have, getting away from dental deserts. We're trying to have specific policies. They can't really match any of that because they're stuck to the ideology of the right wing and left wing.
Some people just say, I just want Britain working again. I want to be able to get an appointment. I want to be able to go to a hospital or have their new hospital. I want there to be teachers in front of me because there's 50,000 vacancies? There's a lot of things, just people want things to work. Don't they? It's not a lot for people to ask, is it?
No, it's not. And you know what? In general terms, they want to have that hospital here in Harlow, for example. The next government won't deliver that, just like the past government did. Right? They want to have more doctor's appointments. And we can provide that. We're saying we're going to have more doctors, 8,000 specific doctors we're going to recruit and make sure that you have the doctor's appointments that you need, GP appointments that you need. If you're a cancer patient, you do need not just the whole world to work, you need your treatment to work. So we have said, after an urgent treatment, you'll get 62 days and then you get treatment within those days. So we want to make sure that there are practical policies, and irrespective of who you are, Liberal Democrats are providing policies that will impact your lives.
What response are you? Here you are on the boardwalk at Harlow Town Centre on a Sunday afternoon. What type of response are you getting?
Positive responses. Look, we've been talking just now, a lady, about the health service. The National Health Service is a core of our proposal, right? And we are making sure people understand that, talking about that. People come talking about the National Health Service, they're talking about the crime around here specifically, about the lack of police officers. When was the last time anyone here saw a police officer? Right? So we are saying we're going
usually in a press release.
yeah. Or they're running around in cars. Right? So we want police officers walking up and down your road, your high street, because there is a way to prevent crime. And people talking about crime, about the lack of hospitals, about the lack of appointments. So these things are really, really important. And what we're saying is, have a look at our manifesto. It's a costed manifesto. Have a look at our proposals. Come and talk to me. I'll be here next Saturday because I want to make sure we have these conversations. because that's the only way to change it. The two-party system of the last 50 years that the two main parties have invested on, it's not working. We need to break that model.
Is this a really vital time for the Lib Dems, July the 4th, 2024? You've really got to make an impression.
We do have to make an impression. We've got to step up our game, right? And simply, it's not good enough for me to stand here and say, vote for me because I'm not a Labour candidate and I'm not a Tory candidate. That's not good enough. You should expect more from your candidate. You should expect them to explain the specific policies that will impact their lives. So I'm here to do that. I'm here to say July the 4th, there is an option, a third option, which is not the two old parties. The broken system is broken for a reason. Last 50 years, they've had the Labour and Conservative MPs here and in government. We're trying to change that. So yes, July the 4th is a big day. It's an important day for the people of Harlow to cast their vote, because in the end, in a scenario where you might get a Labour government, who is the best placed candidate for Harlow to stand up for Harlow? Is it a Tory candidate who will be basically embroiled in a leadership contest in the Tory party, or will it be a Labour MP who will be so loyal to their party because they know what will happen if you're not loyal to the leadership, and they will then support them in every turn, every vote? What you need, I think, is a liberally minded, independently minded, Liberal MP who can stand up for the people of Harlow and make sure that the next government is held to account.